How's it going, guys? Wanted to make a video on what Microsoft showed off during the Xbox Games Showcase today, or yesterday, July 23rd. We'll say that, depending on when you guys are watching it. This happened on July 23rd. So, this is kind of like their, E3 conference. They had a similar event last month, but this one was more exciting. Definitely more exciting than that Nintendo Direct Mini. I get that wasn't like a traditional Direct. Okay, fine. And then better, not that Sony had a horrible presentation last month, but no, it was alright. But this was really good. Like, I was planning on watching this, like, it'd probably be alright. No, this was a lot better than I expected. So, anyway, I want to talk about this. So, this all had to do with, it had nothing to do with the Xbox Series X hardware. No, this was purely games. So, upcoming games for Xbox Series X, as well as games for PC. No information was revealed on hardware, though. Xbox Game Studios has acquired numerous studios over the last couple of years to help out with the first-party support problem on the Xbox platform. So, Xbox and, like, Windows 10. Not just Xbox, the console. So, compared to PlayStation and Nintendo, well, Nintendo does a good job at first-party, it has been extremely doormat. So, during the 9th gen, that seems to be changing. Not all the games shown are first-party, but a lot of them are. They also showed off third-party games. So, there's about 22 plus games being showcased, and many of them will launch as console exclusives, meaning they will not launch on Windows 10, so no PC launch. I'm sure they will eventually, but not at launch. So, console launch. When I say Xbox launch, that means both on Xbox Series X and PC. And in some cases, I think there was some games that, well, like Destiny 2, we'll get into that later, but that's already on Xbox One. So, in some cases, Xbox One. Some of these games will be on Xbox One as well. Surprisingly, they showed off more first-party games than a lot of people probably expected, including me. So, they showed off Halo Infinite. Now, some of these games were already announced, but let me get into the list. Halo Infinite, a brand new Fable, State of Decay 3, Forza Motorsport, Everwild, Ori and the Blind Forest, Ori and the Will of the Wisps, and even The Outer Worlds Peril on Gorgon. Other games include Grounded, Psychonauts 2, Avowed, The Gunk, and Crossfire X. In addition to first party, here are some third party games that were shown off. Sega will be releasing Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis for both Xbox Series X and Windows 10. So Xbox, basically. Two more games are Medium from Bluebird Team and Stalker 2 from GSC Game World as an Xbox and PC exclusive. And I was reading that earlier and I kept wanting to say GDC. I mean, we hear about, that pandemic. And that's probably the way I want. It looks similar, not familiar with that. Don't usually see that studio name. So that's probably why I wanted to say that. The last game was Tell Me Why from Don't Nod or Don't Nod, whatever, Entertainment, but will be published by Xbox Game Studios. So I guess you could say second party, but it's technically a third party studio or indie. Also, they made Life is Strange. No, they didn't make Life is Strange. They did develop Life is Strange 1 and 2, and then Before the Storm. That was published by Square Enix. So they also said, Microsoft I'm talking about now, they said that all these games will be heading to Xbox Game Pass. I believe I said that before, maybe I didn't, but I'm just reiterating this again. This may make it a cheaper alternative rather than buying games individually. Unless you want to go on everything physical, then, that's different. There was one other announcement too, and I did mention Destiny 2 earlier. So, yeah, Bungie, if I could talk, will be launching Destiny 2 Beyond Light on Xbox Game Pass. So, I think, I was going to say this is like a review, sort of. I don't know. Whatever, call it what you want. So, I think this was an amazing show. I would recommend you guys watching this. Now, if you don't want to watch it, I mean, it is what it is. I'm telling you what was announced. But I'm going to still leave a link in the description below or on the side, depending on, anyway. And then also you could head on over to CNET, and they'll have a more descriptive, the games are more descriptive there. But I didn't really get into, like, games, you know, like what they're all about. That would take a long time. And I didn't get to stream the event, and I don't want to really watch it again, like, another hour. It was good, but it's not so good that it'd be worth watching like that, unless it was, like, short. But anyway, yeah, so if you're interested, check those out. That's all I got to talk about today. Hopefully you have enjoyed this. Tell me what you guys think of the Xbox Series X. I am definitely going to get one, or a Series S. I don't know. Maybe I'll get the cheaper one. Now, that one wasn't confirmed, by the way. That's just a rumor. So, yep, that's it. Thank you. And I will see you guys later.